It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Rafinha is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, he's got such pace and quick feet. I can't wait to see him pick the ball up and burst into life. He has some explosive movement. He can cross and shoot, of course, but I also really enjoy watching his decoy runs. That kind of movement off the ball can be just as decisive as anything that's done in possession.
Neymar! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Rafinha. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Pedri. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Joelinton. Pedro Porro promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri. And it's Ruiz. And Lenormand, and it's Grimaldo, and he's managed to get free, and this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. It's a good foot in there. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pedro Porro. And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, terrible pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's not an especially good pass, that. Neymar wins the duel this time. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Shot could be on. David Neres! And it's Paquetá. And he's following up! Oh, it's come loose. It's a loose ball. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos. Played out wide. And this is Neymar. And the shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's David Neres. Lucas Paqueta. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Nico Williams. Foot in. David Neres. Serginho. Shifted it to the flank. Joelinton. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fabian Ruiz. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Real chance! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That has been cut short. Now it's David Neres. Joelinton. And here's Neymar. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And it's hoisted clear. Throw in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Brazil have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Paqueta. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Great vision. Now it's Williams. David Neres. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Neymar. And here's Paqueta. And the shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Brazil really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do.
There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Brazil have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lenormand. Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many? Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. He's looking wide. Rafinha showing good feet. And a shot! It's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Pedri. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that has been slung wide. Nico Williams is fouled. Lenormand. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the finish! He's put it wide. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a promising position. Oh, shooting chance! Joelinton does really well to win the ball there. Neymar. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Guimaraes. Shoots a shot! Grimaldo into the last quarter of an hour. Not the most accurate pass. Martinelli. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho. Neymar. Oh, that was vital. Lenormand. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Ruiz. Oh, Red, nice interception. And they win it back again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Face to face with the keeper. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Brazil have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. João Pedro coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
He's in a great position here. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Martinelli. Can he get it? And he shoots! And that's past the post. Kubasi. And he's had it nicked away. Martinelli. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pedri tries to pass it through. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Martinelli! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Spain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired,
and that will be it. Brazil, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.